If you've been here on my page for a while, you hear me say Epley, Epley, Epley all the time. But isn't there any other maneuvers besides the Epley maneuver? Well, of course there are. If you're new here, my name's Amy Moore. I'm a vestibular physical therapist, which means I treat conditions such as inner ear crystals, also known as BPPV. And this is part 13 of my BPPV series. If you see any questions on the screen about BPPV that you'd like answered, go to my profile and click on my BPPV playlist and click the corresponding part. So the truth is there's 6 semicircular canals inside your skull. There's 3 in the right ear and 3 in the left ear. The Epley maneuver only treats one on each side, the posterior canal. Aside from it being super gentle and user-friendly, the reason why the Epley maneuver is so effective for most cases of BPPV is because the posterior canal is the most affected canal by a mile. You see, when we're upright, which is where we are most of the time, the posterior canal is shaped like a hoop earring or the drain trap underneath your sink. So if anything breaks loose in the main sac of your semicircular canal, which is where the crystals originally reside, it's typically going to fall because of gravity into the posterior canal. Even if those crystals break off whenever you're in a funky position, like upside down on a roller coaster or lying on your bad ear, they will typically make their way to the posterior canal because of gravity. And that's why the Epley maneuver is typically the first method of trial and error. A vestibular clinical specialist knows a lot more maneuvers than just the Epley maneuver, and there are a lot of reasons why we might choose one maneuver over another. Reasons why we might choose a different maneuver besides the Epley are: you're having trouble tolerating the Epley, you for some reason can't achieve the positions you need to be able to complete an Epley maneuver due to maybe like a stiff neck, or the Epley maneuver is simply not working and you need something more aggressive. And finally, you may not need an Epley maneuver if you have crystals loose in the other 2 canals. For example, the other most common type of BPPV, which is 2% of cases, is the horizontal canal. For the horizontal canal, there's a whole cluster of maneuvers that we could choose from. So the short answer is yes, there's a ton of other maneuvers, and no, I can't teach you how to do all of them. Don't be afraid to reach out to a professional for help if the Epley is not working for you.